believe, Rocks defeated Gold Roger in a Davy back fight at Pirate Island 1 year before the Battle of God Valley. The Davy back fight is a traditional pirate game held in homage to Davy Jones, meant to challenge and conscript members of rival crews. The winner doesn't just claim victory, they claim people, pride, and sometimes purpose. As Robin explained, the game originated on Pirate Island, Hachinosu, once ruled by the Rocks Pirates. Foxy's shock at the Straw Hats not knowing the game shows how widespread and respected these contests used to be. Rocks built his crew through a string of Davy back fights, challenging rival pirates, conscripting losers, eventually turning Pirate Island into the ultimate recruitment ground. In the God Valley flashback, a young Gold Roger screams, "A whole year! Do you have any idea how I felt all this time? Something happened between these two pirate captains. Why would that be?" All signs point to one thing: a Davy back fight between Roger and Rocks, waged over a treasure that shook the world 1 year before God Valley. Rocks, already a master of the Davy back tradition, assembled the legendary crew, Whitebeard, Kaido, Big Mom, Shiki, by challenging other pirate crews and winning their best men. If Rocks was considered the king of the Davy back fights, then it fits perfectly with Roger's personality to challenge him on that very battlefield. Roger has always pursued greatness. Roger respected strong men and sought to surpass them. If Rocks was the greatest Davy back competitor in history, Roger would have seen it as a title worthy to claim. Challenging Rocks in a Davy back fight and losing would mark one of the only known blemishes on Roger's record. Roger, being the insane man that he is, may have entered his own Davy back fight with Rocks to win Whitebeard's freedom and to recruit the man who would go down as his biggest rival in the future. This frames their bond later in a powerful new light. Whitebeard taking in Ace, Roger's son, could be his very way of trying to repay the debt that Roger tried to take on his behalf. The stakes for the Davy back fight were immense. For Rocks, it was Whitebeard, the man who would one day be considered the strongest man alive. For Roger, it could have been a few things. 1, that giant egg that we see on Roger's ship. 2, a road pony lip rubbing. 3, something else entirely. Who knows, Rocks was a man after all the world's taboos. Regardless of what he wagered, Rocks won, Roger lost, and the scar left behind festered for a year. 1 year later, on the shores of God Valley, Roger bemoans about the passing of time. 1 year since his defeat at the hands of Rocks. 1 year since he was handed his first loss. This isn't just about justice or duty, it's about the moment the Pirate King lost something he could never replace. The Celestial Dragons, in their divine delusion, organized a hunting competition on God Valley, enslaving locals and believing no pirate would dare to retaliate. But they made one fatal mistake. They stole something from Pirate Island, perhaps the same treasure that passed between Rocks and Roger in their Davy back fight. Their arrogance would set the world on fire. God Valley wasn't a two-sided conflict. It was a three-way collision. Rocks arriving to reclaim what was stolen and obliterate the Celestial Dragons. The Celestial Dragons, unaware of the hornet's nest they kicked. Roger finally confronting his greatest defeat, seeking redemption. The world government wanted to erase what happened. Roger and Rocks wanted to settle the score, and the world would never be the same.